like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Alright y'all, I'm back with another flashback. This video features Velvet. Guys, I am still working on re-uploading all of my content back onto YouTube, adding my commentary so that I can meet the YouTube guidelines. This is why you'll be seeing so many flashbacks from my channel. However, I can assure you that I'm staying on top of everything happening within carbonation. Guys, please drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share.
I'm streaming on Bigo and Instagram right now. I'm waiting for more people to come into my life. I'm going to express myself, and I'm going to say how I feel right now in this moment. And if you don't care, and if you got something negative to say, you can get out of my life. I'm super triggered right now. Of course, we all know that I've been going through this carbonation thing.
Yes, Velvet, we all watched you go back and forth to Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Three God.
I've been going through this carbonation thing. All of us know that. I hope that the people who are confused, the people who are needing certain questions about the whole carbonation Nature Boy situation, there are real people out here who are going through this. This is not a game. This is not a stunt. This is not an act. This is not none of what you think it is. This is not people just acting online. These people are seriously going through this, and there were about probably over 200. Hold on, because y'all getting on my nerves right now. Like, y'all are getting on my nerves. Y'all always have something negative to say. How about you just shut up and listen? Shut up and listen. You want to, every time you see somebody cry, you think it's negative. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can Bigo hear me? Can Instagram hear me? Okay. I'm gonna help a couple people out right now because it's obvious that I'm supposed to be here to help people out. So.
All right, y'all, going ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
I'm triggered right now in this moment because this is a real thing that's going on, and if I didn't feel how I feel about it right now, I would literally keep putting myself back in the same situation. I want to thank everybody who's sending me gifts on Bigo right now, because at the end of the day, everybody and anybody who went to carbonation, they got everything took away from them. You don't know who I was before carbonation, and that's fine. That's fine. Like, I understand. But what you don't know about me is that I was a fucking go-getter, fucking beautiful person before this shit. I gave everything to carbonation. All of me to carbonation. Literally. I gave my mind. I gave my womb. I had an entire fucking child.
This live was definitely hard to watch, y'all, because she was just so emotional. But I also noted that this may have been attributed, like the crying could have been attributed to the fact that it didn't work out with Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Three God, as he promised her many times to be monogamous. But as soon as he got her back there, he was polygamous again.
I hate an entire fucking child. How can I not sit here and cry to release this energy? How can I not get online and cry for the other women out there that he silenced? How can I not get on here and be quiet and not cry for the men out there who he silenced? He is misleading everyone. Everyone. I started out my journey looking for the truth. I wanted to live the truth. I wanted to live a right way of life. And this nigga pops up in my reality saying how he got all of this knowledge and how he got all of this and he got all of that. And I believed him. I believed him with my whole entire being because I did not have any experience, because I did not know what the fuck I was getting myself into. I was a fucking baby at spirituality. I trusted him. I trusted him. I was 19 when I joined Carbonation. 19.
Dang, y'all, she was young. She was young as hell.
19. I sit before you today at 24. I gave the whole beginning of my adulthood to this man. Period. I am going to speak up for all of the people who are not speaking up for themselves right now. Period. It's not I'm moving on right now. I am moving on right now, and I'm helping everybody else who went to Carbonation who can't speak for themselves move on right now. There was a woman who just texted me about the confusion that she had, and I had no energy to help her in that moment. None. Because of the fact that I have to purge this energy out of me so much every day, because I gave so much of my time, so much of my life. I had a child with this man, literally. So the only thing that I could think about was to just sit there and cry. Literally cry, because of the fact that there are not people who are speaking up about it, who left Carbonation. You are not speaking up about it. People get mad at me. People get mad at me because I speak up about it. I don't give a fuck what nobody gotta say. This is my life, and I am not gonna let him silence me, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I sat there and I watched him abuse all of those people. Why in the hell in my life would I sit there, give my whole life to somebody, say that they are the Messiah, give them all the motherfucking glory, and then sit back and be quiet and say nothing? No, I stand up for righteousness. I am a child of God. I am not a child of a devil. Why can't I proclaim God's energy in the face of humanity? Why can't I do that? Why? That is so fucked up. He sits there and takes people's lives. He sits there and takes people away from their families, takes people away from their children, and tell them that they gonna go to hell if they talk bad about him. That's what the devil wants you to do. The devil wants you to be quiet. Don't.
Well, she's not the first one to say that he doesn't want people talking to their family members, and we already knew that. Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Three God, was so afraid of any interference in his manipulation program.
The devil wants you to be quiet. Don't be quiet. Don't be quiet. Stand up for yourself. Speak about it, because there are got people on internet right now watching this man and are confused. Confused. Literally, I praise God. Yahweh, whatever you want to call it. That's who I praise. That is the energy source that is in my life, that is keeping me strong the way that it is. Period. And I'm not going to sit by and sit idle and not give reverence or thanks to this energy that I feel inside of me from being guided out of Carbonation. Nature Boy is a fucking demon. He's a fucking demon. He targets the youth because the youth does not have experience. These children are confused now about their spirituality because he confused them. And I'm here to tell you, everybody wants to have this weird ass way of looking at me. But guess what? Guess what? I went through it for 3 years. 3 years. Everybody that's in carbonation right now have not been there longer than me. Everybody who left carbonation before everyone who is there right now has not been there longer than me. I know everything about this nigga. I know everything.
Now, she says she knows everything about him, but she surely didn't go to the authorities at this time.
About this nigga, I know everything. And the women who were with him before carbonation didn't get to see him in the light he's in now. I have everything. I can remove all confusion. I can remove all guilt, all doubt, all blasphemy, all of that shit. All of it. All of it. My tears are passion. My tears are passion for the truth. I will cry the truth. Just like I sat there on those lives, proclaiming his kingdom, proclaiming his knowledge, saying all of this about him, all of this, giving him praise. I'm going to do the same thing for the Most High. The energy that actually resides in all of us that we turn a blind eye to because we don't want to fucking work on our own selves. We like to talk about healing generational curses when we ain't healing shit because we perpetuating the same shit that we talking about we working on by doing the same shit over and over and being quiet about it. We sitting here being quiet about shit that we're supposed to be being loud about. You want to live a certain type of way. You want to do a certain type of thing. But if you don't speak it into existence, then you will never be it. Ever. Ever. You want to laugh at me. You want to clown me. You want to call me fake. You want to call me all of these names. But I'm sitting here doing the real work. You have never ever seen nobody who has come up out of carbonation, regain their spirituality, regain their individuality, regain who they are. That is not okay. And I'm not standing for it. And I'm going to be the one to be on this social media to tell them you can literally regain your power back. The only reason why you are confused because the devil is the author of confusion. You see the devil in my room right now. If you don't understand, why are you even here? If you don't understand, why are you even here? Why do you even give your energy to something that you feel like that you don't agree with? Because you're a demon. Only demons do that. Only people who have negative energy.
All right, y'all, go on ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
In their hearts do that. Only people who are demonic sources do shit like that. Demons give their energy to negative shit. So if you looking at me and you think you see negativity or you think you see a demon and you giving me energy and you doing all of this shit in my life, you're a fucking demon and you are being played back to yourself. You're going to have to get off a line and understand what the fuck shit that you did. You're going to have to look in the mirror. I'm already looking in the mirror. Every fucking day I get up, I look in the mirror. Not for only myself, but for humanity. Humanity. I am a humanitarian. I am a life path 9. I have a stellium in my chart with 5 planets in Aquarius, all backed up by 4th house, which is Cancerian. I am a mother of humanity. I am literally here to help heal and restore humanity psychologically. And when people come to my inbox asking me about their confusion of what they had going on in carbonation, and then I ask them if they are willing to openly talk about this shit, because everything was all put online. Everything that happened in carbonation was put online. We need to get on social media and talk about this openly, period. Because the shit is online. The shit is online already. People are being misled. It's not only about you. It's about humanity. It's about letting other people know out here that this shit is real, that it exists, that we actually went through something. And we're not just sitting here faking. We're not sitting here faking, crying about it. This man literally wants to silence the devil, wants to silence the God in us. The demons want to silence us, and it won't. It won't. The demons won't silence me. I don't give a fuck. You can put me through anything. You could say anything about.
All right, y'all. If you haven't picked up your copy of Greatness is a Habit, authored by Aaron Dixon, otherwise known as True, many of you know him as True. He is an ex-Carbonation member, and he's authored this amazing read. If you are interested in self-development and growth, this book is a good one for you. It's available on Apple Books for $1, guys. I got my copy and I love this book.
Me, you could do all you want about, say anything you want. I know what's going on in my life. I know the mission that I'm on. I know my purpose in life. I know what I have to do for myself. I know what you need. I know what you need because I went through it for you. I literally went through it for you. Literally. You sit here and you ask me questions about spirituality. Do you really want to know? Do you really want to know? Do you really want to heal generational curses? Do you really want to work on yourself? If you don't, you'll keep tuning in. You'll keep tuning into the demons. You'll keep tuning in. You'll keep being misled and you'll keep being confused. Remember, the devil is the only author of confusion. Everything that I say, everything that I am, everything that I bring to the table, everything that Nature Boy hid from you is the truth. The truth. Nothing that comes out of my mouth is a lie. Nothing that comes out of my mouth reigns as a motherfucking negative energy or vibration. And if you perceive it to be that way, you are a fucking devil within the physical flesh. You are a demon. Period. You don't have to be here. People who actually want to work on themselves should be here. The only reason why I'm giving my energy right now, because of one person who was misled. Y'all don't get it. People say, oh, that's your decisions. You made that decision. Yeah, I made that decision unknowingly. Just like you made decisions in your life unknowingly. I was young. I didn't have no experience for real. I didn't have no knowledge for real. And you blame me? You blame me for making that decision and you call out my motherfucking flaws and you say, oh, you stupid because of this. I don't have room to grow. You are a fucking hypocrite and you are a fucking demon. You went through a whole bunch of shit in your life. And you sit there and you make fun of me and you say that I'm stupid for making the decision that I made. You stupid for making the same decision that you making to this very day because you probably got the information that you needed to repent from your ways, but you ain't because you're weak, because you're a demon. Period. You don't have nothing else to live for because you literally gave all your energy to negativity, which is the same thing that Nature Boy is doing, which is the same thing that he's trying to turn everybody else into who he reels in. Remember, he's only targeting the youth. He's not targeting people who literally sit there with information. He's not targeting older motherfuckers. He's not targeting the Nation of Islam. He's not targeting all of these spiritual influencers. He's targeting young children who don't have nothing, who don't know nothing, because feel like he can have more control over their mind to put into what he wants to put into their minds. Then when he puts it in their mind, then he sit there and say, oh, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing about me. Don't do this about me. Don't do that about me, so that he can silence you, so that he can literally feel like he has control over you. And you know what these people go through in their lives? Do you know what these people in carbonation go through in their lives? They literally are in mental prisons. They literally continually feeling motherfucking confused about life now. Literally. And they have no one to talk to. They have no one to turn to. And they don't know who to turn to. They can't trust nobody no more. They literally psychologically are fucked up from the shit. And you can sit there and tell somebody to go to therapy all day long. You can sit there and tell somebody to do this and do that, but that shit ain't gonna matter when it comes to spirituality. Are we talking about spirituality here? Is that psychologist talking to me about my spirituality? Can that psychologist give me answers towards my spirituality? Fuck no. Fuck no, because that psychologist is not even on its spiritual path. It's not even doing the shit that entity needs to do to upgrade their consciousness. Literally. Literally, those people are not happy. Those people are not being themselves. Period. Period. Y'all not gonna tell me to be quiet. Y'all not gonna make me be quiet. Every chance I get, you thought I was done? You thought I was done? I'm not done. I'm not done by a long shot. By a long shot. You have yet to see the real fucking me. And if you hate me now, you're going to hate me for sure later. So you might as well block yourself. Period. Because one thing I'm not going to do is sit here quiet and let everybody else who I had experiences with be silenced at the same time. You cannot silence God's people. You can't. You can't. I sit here and I can say that I'm a child of God because I have a direct connection with Supreme Source. Period. God knows everything. God sees everything. God is everything. So anything that I do in my life, you don't have to say shit about. You don't have to say shit about because I'm already doing what I gotta do. The only reason why you mad at me is because I'm doing what I gotta do in your front of your fucking face, and you can't have enough balls to pick up your own motherfucking life and do what you need to do for yourself. Period. I am not gonna allow people to come into my inbox asking me what they think that they should do, just from being out of carbonation, and then feeling afraid to being open to talk about what they went through. I'm here to tell you. I'm literally here to tell you that you don't have to be afraid. You are protected by the Most High. If you are a child of God, nothing can fuck with you. Everything will become a footstool for you. Period. You know, the people who go through it the worst, the people who have it the hardest, the people... You know, people hate me more than they hate Nature Boy, and this nigga is the motherfucker who is fucking over everybody's life. Do you know that? Anybody who is hated the most, anybody who is motherfucking ostracizing and call names and all this and all that, you don't think God is looking down upon this whole thing?
Now, I wouldn't say that people dislike her more than they dislike Ezekiel Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Three God.
God is looking down upon this whole thing? You don't think that God is sitting right here on this live with us? You don't think that God understands all of our hearts and all of our intentions? You are stupid. You are stupid. I'm not stupid. Because even though I was in that situation, at least, I had enough spirit, God energy within inside of me, the God that's inside of me, to pick myself up and pray and ask for guidance. And I was guided out of there because of my mind, because of who I naturally am, because I'm already was born a child of God. Period. My entire name literally means child of God. You can't tell me. My name literally means graceful child of God. You cannot tell me that I am demonic. The only person who can sit here and call me demonic is the motherfucker who's demonic. You are demonic, and you pointing your finger back to yourself, and you need to face your shit and stop blaming it on other people, and stop being stupid, and stop being rude. You're being rude. You're being rude.
Yo, I almost just fell out, y'all, because right there when she was like, "You're being rude. You're being rude," she sounded like my 4-year-old granddaughter.
You're being rude. And I speak this because I feel like anybody who speaks up for themselves on the behalf of carbonation and all of the shit that they went through, they'll go through what I'm going through. Because this is a war. This is a mental war. This is Nature Boy versus God. This nigga literally calls himself God and thinks that he's God. He is not God. He is not God. He likes to use all of his phrases. You can't box with God, and everything is recorded and all of this shit. You are a hypocrite. And just because you know you will get it the worst. Those who know and still do wrong will perish in the fucking internal fucking hell. Period. Those who don't know and then do will be given mercy and be given grace. These people will be looked after. These people will be forgiven. Period. Period. People's lives are literally destroyed by this nigga. Literally. I am not gonna sit by and be quiet. I want everybody to know, if anybody watches me right now who was in carbonation, speak up for your motherfucking self and don't be afraid of nothing. Just like you sat there and you proclaimed all of his kingdom, you proclaimed all of that shit, you proclaimed all of those demons, all of that negative shit. Get your ass up and proclaim God. Get your ass up and proclaim the blessings that you got in your life now that you walked away from carbonation. Get up and speak about that. Get up and tell humanity about the blessings that's in your life. Do you know what blessings are in my life right now from the Most High? Because I have prayed, because I have focused my energy on God, and it got me out of that situation. How could I not give thanks? How could I not show my gratitude in front of the face of humanity? I don't give a fuck what platform we on, what I'm streaming. I don't give a fuck. I'm always gonna give glory. I'm always gonna worship the Most High, because that is the energy source that is in control. Today or tomorrow, that motherfucker could be like, I want all of this shit gone, and it'll be gone. Period. You are not even promised life tomorrow. If God needs to send you a message, it'll take you right out of this existence just so you can get the information and the experience that you need. How could you ever denounce that energy source? How could you ever sit there and have blasphemy, call blasphemy against it, then know it's wrong, get out of the situation, know that it's wrong, and still not say nothing? That is not going to happen. Not on my terms. Not on my terms. Not on my terms. No. If this is too overwhelming for you, go into your little hole and keep perpetuating the negative shit that's in humanity. I came here for a specific purpose. At first, I didn't know what it was, because all I felt that I wanted to do was live in nature. I felt like I wanted to restore the planet. I felt like I wanted to help humanity understand themselves more so that we'll stop causing extremities into our life. Needless did I know, not knowing, that I had a bigger purpose than what I anticipated. And this shit feel like it's literally happening to me. I can't sit here and tell you that I know what's going to happen next. I can't sit here and tell you that, you know what I'm saying, whatever you're going through, you're going to be able to get over. But I can for sure, for a fact, be able to sit here and tell you how to get through that shit.
Y'all, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say this is like one of the lives she did when she left him, but she ended up going back after this.
Here and tell you how to get through that shit. Period. Because I'm going through it every fucking day. Every fucking day. People want to constantly talk about how they healing generational curses. You ain't healing shit. You ain't doing shit. And then you sit here and you make fun of me when I get online and speak my heart and speak what I gotta say. But you love when I'm silent. You love when I'm quiet. You love that shit. That's what the devil wants. I told that young lady, I said, listen, anytime you feel confused, anytime you feel doubt, anytime you feel any kind of way that is not high vibrational, that is a demon. That is the devil. Period. That's the devil. Period. And don't let the devil rule you. Speak yourself through that. Understand your own mind through that situation. If you need help, ask for help. Call out for help. Don't just sit by idle and let that confusion take over your mind, because the next thing you know, you're probably going to go back to carbonation. You're probably going to be in a situation where you feel totally disconnected. You don't have no friends. You don't have no network circle. You don't have no nothing. You can't even reel energy into you and financial resources to take care of yourself and your children, because you done gave all your fucking energy to a source that is demonic. Nature Boy doesn't have no part of me. Nature Boy didn't take no part of me. Nature Boy did not destroy me. Nature Boy did not hurt me. Nature Boy didn't do shit to me. Nature Boy added all of the information that I needed to know in order to help people through this shit. That's what the fuck he did. Sometimes the devil comes to you with information for you to learn. For you to learn. I learned a lot. I'm not going to sit here and keep saying that I'm hurt, because I'm not hurt. I'm actually happy.
When Velvet said that she's not hurt and she's happy, the lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Hurt. I'm actually happy. I'm happy with all of the things that I know. I literally am happy with everything that I know. Because if I didn't know none of that shit, I would still be going through it. I'm 24. 24, I sit before you at 24 with all of this wisdom on my head. If you feel like if I don't have wisdom or anything like that, you can get the fuck out of my life. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to answer questions. I don't force you to ask questions. I don't force you to enter my life. You yourself get on here doing all that hot shit. I didn't even invite you.
All right, y'all, going ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
I'm speaking to those who can hear me, because you have to realize, and everybody still should realize, that all of this shit took place on the internet. This whole ordeal took place on the internet. What does it look like us just being silenced and being quiet when this nigga still on social media fucking a whole sickly person? That shit don't look right. That shit ain't right. Y'all can't tell me that shit look right and that shit is right. And y'all sitting here just sitting idle, tapping your fingers, not saying shit, not doing shit. Like, what the fuck? Y'all got me fucked up if y'all think I'm about to just be quiet about this shit. I literally, I don't know about another woman out there, but I know about myself. I have a whole daughter by this nigga. I do it for her because she needs to know. People told me you shouldn't paint a picture of who her father is, or she needs to get to learn that herself. Did you know that when a woman has a child or when a man has a child, it's their duty to guide their child? Do you know that? If I go in life and not telling her nothing, not saying nothing to her, not teaching her about shit, she gonna motherfucking go over there and go figure some shit out on her own and then get fucked up. I'm gonna tell my child everything she needs to know. Everything. I'm gonna tell her everything she needs to know about niggas like that, so she never get herself caught up. So when she eventually experience it, she'll know right from wrong. Period. I'm going to teach my child. Period. And I don't have to be like, oh, this what the fuck your daddy did. This nigga ain't shit. I'm gonna simply acknowledge those characteristics and teach her about those characteristics because she needs to know. She's a young woman who needs to know about niggas like that. Period. I laid down with him with a portraying of who I thought he was. See, that's what the fuck y'all don't realize either. Y'all don't realize that this nigga when you have a child, or when there's a child, right? And somebody say, oh, I'm this, I'm that. And the motherfucking child have rosy glasses on because they don't know nothing else. They don't have no experience, but they gonna believe what the fuck somebody's telling them.
I can agree with her on that point because Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. 3 God, targeted young people, like young adults. He had only few older people like Mama Dia, God rest her soul, Aya, a.k.a. Portia Wade, and Sibel, a.k.a. Mama Earth, who showed up on the scene, who were in their 30s. Well, Mama Dia was actually much older, but y'all get the gist. He only really had interest in young women.
They gonna believe what the fuck somebody's telling them. But then when they get themselves in that situation, if they the way they mind work, the only way to get them out of that situation is if they mind actually work. That's the only way that they'll be able to get out of that shit. So, but due to the fact that my mind was able to work in that shit and I figured all of it out, and now I'm able to help you with some of the shit in your life. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga, I believe this nigga. I believed who he said he was. Because, see, when he got with me, he couldn't do to me. He couldn't treat me how he treat those women. Like, he treat all of us the same, no doubt, don't get me wrong. But there was a specific way he had to treat me. This nigga y'all think he love bombing Malia. This nigga had to literally create a whole simulation to reel me in the way that he did. See, Malia on the other hand, and I'm not talking down about her, I'm not talking bad about her, all condolences go to her family and her sisters because I pray for this girl every fucking day. But Malia has low self-esteem. I didn't have low self-esteem when I got with Nature Boy, so he had to play his cards a different way with me. He had to portray himself a different way with me. See, he could get with Malia, fuck her, then tell her, I love you, and then she feels stupid for it, and then he go fuck on another woman or add another woman in. You see what I'm saying? But that's his real demon right there. That's his real problem. He thought he had a problem out of me. No, you're going to have a problem out of Malia because this bitch is suicidal. Let it be known. Like I said, all condolences go to her family because I know what they're going through. I understand what they're going through. I literally can go there in my mind. I was in it. I went through it. I was there. I understand. Don't get me twisted. Don't get me wrong. I get it. But that girl has serious issues mentally. I didn't have serious mental issues when I got with him. This nigga had to treat me a certain way. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you hear what I'm saying? This nigga had to make me empress. He had to make me empress. Because if he didn't make me empress and then double back and try to do all of that shit, I would have never had a baby with him. This nigga had to trap me. This nigga had to get me pregnant. He don't want to get none of those women over there pregnant. You think he's sitting there trying to get them pregnant? This nigga had all intentions to take all of my energy and portray himself any kind of way that he could to make me believe who he was. And I did fall for it. I did. But
Y'all, I think this is the first time I've heard Velvet say that she felt for it. Like, probably the first and the last.
Fall for it. I did. But once I started figuring that shit out and I started putting two and two together, I didn't want no parts in that shit. So it became a relationship with me and him and being in a relationship with me and him. Then it went from 2 fucking years, 2 literal fucking years of me trying to stand up for those other women. Trying to say, don't do that to them. This is the shit he's not going to tell you, though. This is the shit he's not going to put online, though. I want to appreciate and thank everybody in the room who are sending me gifts right now, because that shit is, it puts the life back inside of me. Everything is energy. You see what I'm saying? That shit is energy. When I give out energy and y'all send me back energy, that shit is an equal exchange. And that shit is, that's a blessing in my life. Because my whole entire life, all I've been doing is giving energy. Giving energy. You see me give energy to Visa. You see me give energy to Nature Boy. You see me give energy to all of these motherfuckers. There was a whole bunch of motherfuckers that wasn't online.
Okay, y'all, I stand corrected. She did not go back after this time. This is the last time that she had left Carbonation, and right around the same time that she found out she was pregnant with Aviana.
A whole bunch of motherfuckers that wasn't online who I gave energy to, who stepped on it, who misused it, abused it, then double back and tell me that I'm a negative person because they didn't get what they wanted out of me. Y'all got me fucked up. All the way fucked up. And I'm not gonna sit here, like I said, and be quiet about none of this shit. Because just like he could say that there are black women out there who are against the black man and all of this extra shit, they are black men out there who are doing fuck shit. Guess what? Our whole reality is ran by a man. Do you think a woman has a say so? No. No. A woman has no say so. None. This is why the future will be female. This is why women are fighting for their rights. This is why women are doing all of the shit that they're doing. This is why women are taking over in society, because men have no balance for a woman. Period. There's only a few men out there who have balance for a woman. But do you think they're online talking about it? No, because their lives don't revolve around social media. They're in their lives, living their lives as they should. But there are people out here for everyone online. Obviously, this is supposed to be something that we utilize to network and understand each other and get through to each other. There are people out here that's going through shit, real shit in life that they never get to say online. Never get to say online. You want to know why the future is going to be female? Because the female is going to be able to restore the balance between masculine and feminine energy. When she does find that divine masculinity, you think she's going to take that away from him? You think she gonna be like, oh, well, I gave birth. Now, there are some women out there, but God ain't gonna let that persist, because this ain't the time around for that. This ain't the time around for, oh, somebody have more power than the other. No, this is the time for balance. This is the time for balance, and that is what we're going to see in our reality. Period. 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 But the only way we're going to be able to restore balance is through the divine feminine. Period. Once she finds her divine masculine, she's going to give him all the praise. She's going to give him all the glory. She's going to give him everything he needs to uplift him into the man that he needs to be. Not who she wants him to be, but who he needs to be. The man of God, to face humanity with themselves so that we can change psychologically. We are not living in the same age and day no more. We are in 2021. We are moving into 2022. This is a whole new world. There are more vegans. There are more nomadic people. There are more hippies. There are more all of this shit. All of it. It's all cycling back around. And you're not going to be able to escape from it. You're not going to be able to say that you didn't know because you watched it online. You watched a whole motherfucker go through it online and you sat there, you made fun of her. You sat there and you fucking perpetuated the same generational curse that you so quote unquote said that you wanted to change because you couldn't do the real work. Because you did so much fucking negative shit in your life that you felt bad to repent. You felt bad to repent from your ways because you gave that much of your energy to the devil. You traded your soul in. You can't trade me in. You can't hype me up. You can't dick me down. You can't do none of that shit to get me to trade my authenticity in for a devil. Period. I am a child of God. Period. And I believe that on this spiritual journey, the reason why Nature Boy is as big as he is online, because this is the wave into the future. This is the wave into the future.
Now, I know that he has quite a big following on IG and on YouTube, but I don't know that his way or what he has been doing is the wave of the future. I mean, maybe the things he said, like planting your own food and living self-sustainably, yeah, that is the wave of the future. I definitely would agree with that part. But as far as Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Three God being the wave of the future, that would be a big no.
This is the wave into the future. And because this is the wave into the future, everybody has to know about it. And that's why it's blasting online. So everybody who's attracted to carbonation are people who are young souls on this journey, who are the leaders of the new world, who are the leaders to show humanity like this is what we're supposed to be doing, but they get caught up with niggas like Nature Boy. It's called a false prophet. God warned us about people like this. This is not something new that we're going through. This is not an act. This is not nothing. This is the fucking literal play out of a scene in the fucking Bible. If you don't believe me, go crawl back under your motherfucking rock and be the hermit you are and subject yourself to hell. Because I honestly, God don't want to save those motherfuckers who literally don't want to save themselves. God only has the eyes for his children. Period. God said already that he condemns any energy that is not one with him, who denounces him and takes themselves away from him and try to put themselves above him. It's called a fallen angel. He has a place for you. Period. And every time I get triggered by God to do this, I will. All of the time, I sit there in confliction because I know stupid ass people gonna have something to say. I know people gonna sit up here and do stupid shit, say stupid shit, all of this dumb shit. It's just a whole bunch of negativity. Our whole world is filled with negativity, and y'all got the audacity to tell me to sit here with positivity? God not happy with your ass right now. God ain't happy with this situation right now. And I'm not either. And I'm not gonna act like I'm just happy about this shit. I am fucking lit off of this shit. I am passionate about it, as I should be, because niggas are creating children and then talking about that they're trying to rebuild a whole entire new world, talking about they trying to build new human beings and all of this shit, and they not doing that. I am fucking passionate about this. Period. I literally am a woman who is fertile, who is able to give birth. Do you think that I'm just gonna sit by with my energy, my mind of God? Literally, I have thoughts from the Most High. You think I'm just gonna sit by and let this shit go down? and my life was completely blasted on the internet. Fuck no, I'm not gonna be quiet about this shit. My life will forever be on the internet. You will always see me on the internet, and if I'm not saying nothing, it's because I'm actually doing the work to heal myself to fucking be what I wanna be.
All right, y'all, going ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
Literally, I am who I am. I'm not who I am for you. I'm not, a part of me is because this is my purpose, but I'm saying I am not me to make people happy. I'm not me to fit in. I'm me because this is who I want to be. This is what the way I want to live. People call me and reach out to me telling me to teach them something. I don't have to teach you shit. The only thing I can do is be here as an example. That's the only thing I can do. And if you have questions, then you ask those questions and I might be able to answer them bitches. But after that, you gotta live your own life. You got your own decisions to make. You can do whatever the fuck it is that you want to do. Just know this, you're gonna have to pay for your actions in the end. Period. And that's all I gotta say on that note. I appreciate everybody who sent me gifts on Bigo. I don't want to overlook my supporters because my supporters are here. My supporters been here. The people who actually see the shit that's going on. And for you, I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for the people who are confused out there. I'm doing it for the people who are silenced, whose voices are literally silenced. See, you can't silence me. You cannot, God, the devil cannot silence me in whatever form it comes in. Period. Period. And I won't ever be, because that's not what I'm here to do. That's not what I'm here to do. Period. I'm here doing it for the people who are confused. I went through all of that shit just to be a living testimony for those people to watch me go through it and then come out of it just so they can have somebody to be inspired by. Just so they can have somebody to be inspired by, because guess what? Nobody's doing what I'm doing right now. You can't sit here and tell me that they are. Not after what I've been through. And you could call me arrogant. You could call me black, all of this shit. And I don't have no respect for other people and all of this. You could say all of that shit. But my life is the way that it is for a reason. Literally, I cannot denounce who I am for another person. I have to stand up in who I am. I have to take on my role as I should and fulfill my purpose. That is my duty. And other people have purposes and they need to go find their purpose. They need to go find it. You need to go find your purpose. That's the message of today. When you are confused, motherfucker, know that that's the devil. Know that that is not God, nothing of God that's heading you into the right direction. And as soon as you feel that, start praying, start meditating so that it can be revealed to you. But you must have the heart of discernment.
All right, y'all. If you haven't picked up your copy of Greatness is a Habit, authored by Aaron Dixon, otherwise known as True. Many of you know him as True. He is an ex-Carbonation member, and he's authored this amazing read. If you are interested in self-development and growth, this book is a good one for you. It's available on Apple Books for $1, guys. I got my copy, and I love this book.
Because God could come to you and you could sit there and disregard it all day long and then keep getting the same experiences over and over and over, thinking that you're doing something, thinking that you actually praying, thinking that you actually meditating. No, God moves in mysterious ways. He moves in the ways that make you feel uncomfortable, that you're not really used to doing, the shit that makes you afraid. See, when you afraid of some shit, and you be like, I don't know how people gonna respond to this. I don't know what people gonna think. I don't know. It might put me on the outskirts. Da, 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 da. That's God moving through you. Do what the fuck God tells you to do. Period. I'm doing everything. Don't worry about me. See, one lady, she typed on Facebook. She was so profound. She said, what's more important, the message or the messenger? I want to see if what's your answer? What's more important, the message or the messenger? I'll wait. Because you sit here and you tell me what you think I should do with my kids. You sit here and you tell me what you think I should do with my life. But what I am saying right now, does it not reign to be true to you in some kind of way? You have nothing else to say but, oh, but you should go take care of your kids when my kids is already taken care of. My kids is taken care of because of the Most High. I don't worry because of the Most High. Period. The Most High told us, thou shalt not worry or want for anything. Thou shalt pray and it shall be given unto you if you deserve it. Period. And I just want to say this for the record. Somebody put both. Listen, the fucking message is important. You better be thankful. You better be, you know what? People are fucking ungrateful. You ungrateful bitches. And I'm saying this for the record.
She going off, ain't she? Somebody in the comments must have triggered her.
I'm saying this for the record. I'm saying this for all of the demonic, negative motherfuckers out there who are ungrateful because they have one fucking person that can come to tell them some shit about themselves or say some truth to them, and they have nothing but negative to say after that. You are unfucking grateful, and you wouldn't even be able to recognize a fucking child of God, Messiah, prophet, whatever the fuck it is. You wouldn't be able to tell that motherfucker from shit or sugar because you are not healed within yourself.
Just so you guys know, Velvet is talking to herself at this time because she's saying if you cannot recognize who the Messiah is, then something's not healed within yourself. And at this time, she just came off of believing that Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Three God, her baby daddy and her husband, was the return of the Messiah. So, yeah.
Healed within yourself. You don't have the discernment that you need. We literally can hear messages come from out of bum's mouth. You stop at a corner and you listen to a bum. He might tell you some shit that somebody never told you in your fucking life. But did it matter what the fuck he was doing in his life? Did it matter that he was even standing on that corner after you gave him that dollar? Was you sitting there saying, oh, you ain't dang brain truth of what you said because I gave you $1. Why am I giving you $1? The fucking point is that you literally got the message that you needed. The message is important. This is why I always say I don't have to teach nobody shit. I don't have to do shit to nobody. The only thing that is my duty is...
You can't teach nobody a lot of shit because you don't know a lot of shit, Velvet. To be honest, let's just keep it a whole stack.
Shit to nobody. The only thing that is my duty is to be myself. Period. And God knows that. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I don't have to prove nothing to you, and you don't got to prove nothing to me. If you take what I say and reign it to be true, then kudos to you, because you are looked after. But if you don't, that's on you, my nigga. Go live your life. Go do what the fuck you got to do. Go do what you got to do. Don't tell me what I got to do, because my shit is together. All the way together. The only reason why this shit is happening to me the way that it's happening to me, so I could be a living testimony in the face of humanity. Period. Because ain't nobody going through what I'm going through right now. Literally, I'm hated more than Nature Boy, and this nigga is the corporate. This nigga is the actual devil. People sit there and tell me, oh, you're the other half of Nature Boy. Da, 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 da. No, Nature Boy is my false twin flame. That's what the fuck he is. He's a false identity of who I actually am. He tries to portray himself to be what I actually am. Period. And we see that clear as day, because what he says and what he does is two different things. Nothing that I've ever said outside of carbonation literally was not an action of mine. Literally. And everything that I did inside of carbonation that went after or went against my character, my natural character, I sat on here and I apologized for it, and I told you why I did it. And deeper than that, fuck an apology. I did that shit and I went through that shit so you could see how motherfuckers are being manipulated on these spiritual journeys. How motherfuckers are trying to be at a young age. At a young age. This is happening to young people. Your old ass is still sitting in your living room not doing shit with your life, and they got children smarter than you going through spiritual shit just so they could be your teacher when that time comes.
Well, I, for one, hope that the experiences that she's had in life have kind of humbled her, because in this live, it's given arrogant. That's what it's given. Arrogant as hell.
Your teacher when that time comes. Feel some type of way. Feel some type of way. I don't give a fuck. Feel some type of way. It is what it is, and we have to have respect for God. That is the message at the end of the day. You have to have respect for God. I don't have no respect for a nigga, person, woman, whatever the fuck, who sits there, tries to portray themselves to be a child of God, and then is not, for real, for real. I don't like that shit. I feel like how God would feel if a motherfucker was doing that in my face. If you fuck with me, you fuck with God. And you better be careful, because God got a wrath and a place for people like you. Period. Period. Don't believe me? Watch. Keep fucking watching, like Nature Boy said. Keep fucking watching. You don't believe me? Keep watching. Keep watching. On that note, I appreciate everybody who gifted me. I feel absolutely wonderful. Don't think that I'm going into my life right now on some negative shit, because
All right, y'all, going ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
there's a whole fucking whatever the fuck, all of this shit been lifted off of me. See, I have a right to keep purging. I have a right to keep healing, and I'm not saying that I'm healed all the way completely yet, because I still got certain things that I'm going through, but best believe I'm getting to that point. At least I'm taking one day at a time to get there, unlike some motherfuckers who sit there and waddle in their shit and then try to be jealous and mad at other people because they doing it right in front of their face. Fuck you. You can get the fuck off my life. You can get the fuck out of my life. I don't need you here. That's another less person that I gotta worry about in my face, because they got 1,000 motherfuckers sitting here, and more than half of them are being snakes. So I'm going be supreme as I usually am, even through my darkest moments, and I'm going to reign in my truth. Period. My child is taken care of, and so am I. You don't have to worry about shit. You don't have to worry about shit that's going on in my life. If you don't want to listen to me, you can get the fuck off my life. Period. I appreciate all my supporters, all the people who continually watch me, all the people who send hearts to me, all the people who send love to me and continue to send love to me, even when they don't hear from me. You are a child of God. If you support me, you support God. Period. And if you don't believe me, keep watching, because I'm not going nowhere. And I'm not going to stop. This is not stopping. See, I'm not going to be like Nature Boy wants everybody else to be that went to carbonation and left. See, I'm about to go do big things with my life. Very big things with my life. God has an entire plan for me. A part of the plan that I actually wanted to have for myself. And I don't have to prove that to you. And I don't have to prove, and you don't have to prove shit to me that you going through in your life, because what's for you is what's for you, and what's for me is what's for me. Just know that you don't got to say shit about me, because everything that I'm going through is it's ordained, and it's for a reason, and I know it's for a reason. So thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the love. And I'm going to be out of here, and I'm going to go give my energy to my daughter like I was when I wasn't online. Period. I just want to say on the last note, anybody out there who feels silenced about, you need to be vocal about that, because the devil wants to silence you. The devil wants to keep you in that confusion so that it can have control over your soul, over your mind, and so that you can perish into the motherfucking depths of hell. If you don't want to be associated with the devil, if you don't want to be associated with demons, thank you for the shield, Pretty Black. I appreciate you. If you don't want to be associate yourself with that shit, I suggest you pray. I suggest you meditate, and I suggest that you get your shit together and do what it is that you gotta do to uplift that confusion up out of your life. If you need to ask for, thank you for the shield, Supreme. I appreciate you. If you need to Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. And if you are a ex-carbonation member and you feel confused in any kind of way, you need to get on social media and you need to proclaim God. You proclaim Nature Boy all the fucking time. Now it's time for you to proclaim God. And now it's time for you to put your thoughts out there, because you are, anybody who went to carbonation and left, you are a living example now. You are not to be silenced. You are not to be quiet. Period. You are now a beacon of light to people out there. Who gives a fuck if somebody hates you or not? Who gives a fuck if somebody say that you stupid or not? Who gives a fuck if people come for you or not? The only thing that matters is that you're doing the will of God. Period. And I love you. And I'm out. Later.
All right, y'all. In order to work smarter and not harder, I am putting together 3 flashback videos of Velvet. Each of these videos show her when she left carbonation each time. So let's get into video number 2, y'all. Make sure that y'all drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share.
Hello, all the beautiful souls. Hello to everybody. First of all, I don't know if people are coming in the live just yet. Hello to everybody. There is something that I want to say. Earlier, my live died, or my phone died, so the live went off. But there's something that I want to show and tell with everybody right now, in this very moment. Closing off from the live that I was doing earlier. Maybe I'll speak on another day, but I'm not in the mood to talk about that right now. I've took the proper precautions that I need to take to protect myself and Eliana. That's my personal business. This situation.
So if that's her personal business, what prompted her to say that? Like, what prompted her to even bring it up? Must have been somebody in the comments said something about it. So she was probably addressing the comments like they always do.
Personal business. This situation with Nature Boy has taken everything away from me. The only thing that it hasn't taken away from me is my mind, my spirit, and how strong I am. So with that, I'm going to pray every day to God to keep me, keep my mind strong, keep my soul strong, to keep moving forward, to dealing with the bullshit that Nature Boy comes with, but to also live my life the way I finally see fit. Like, which I was doing that before, you know, him, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be living my life the way I feel like I should be living it, and I'm not gonna let nobody take nothing away from me. I'm always gonna take what's mine, period. And what's mine is always gonna come around back to me. So nobody, not even him, could really take anything from me. The only thing that can happen, now that I'm thinking about it, is that I take it away from myself. So with that being the case, I don't care what nobody has to say. I don't care what he has to say. I'm not going to let anybody.
All right, y'all. If you haven't picked up your copy of Greatness is a Habit, authored by Aaron Dixon, otherwise known as True, many of you know him as True. He is an ex-carbonation member, and he's authored this amazing read. If you are interested in self-development and growth, this book is a good one for you. It's available on Apple Books for $1, guys. I got my copy and I love this book.
Run my life. I'm not gonna let anybody put me under a rock and tell me that I have to hide because of the things and the decisions that I've made. First of all, I ask for forgiveness every day. And even if I have to ask for forgiveness in the face of humanity, I will. Because at the end of the day, I made those decisions and I did what I did, and I have to take responsibility for what I did. So at the end of the day, I love my sister. I love you, Kate. I love you. I love everybody that does support me, that always wants to see the best for me, that always has helped me through thick and thin, because that's irreplaceable. Irreplaceable. And if you are coming from Nature Boy's side, trying to manipulate and put all of these tactics and everything, your day is coming to you. You can run, but you can't hide. You can't. So you could do whatever you want. You could say whatever you want. You could put whatever video you want out about me online, but it'll never hold a candle to me, because I shine brighter than the lies that you speak. My soul is stronger than the truth that you try to make people believe.
Now, Velvet, people honestly just put out what you put online, so I'm not really sure what exactly you mean by that, but okay, girl, okay.
Try to make people believe. So, at the end of the day, I'm going to live my life, period. And I'm going to take care of Eliana the way I see fit, the way I believe she's supposed to be raised. And I'm going to live my life the way I want to live my life, and I'm not going to hide. I'm not going to hide. You're not going to put me into no shame, because everything that has happened to me is not a shameful thing. It's a situation that needs to be shed with light. It needs to be brought to the light. It needs to be talked about. So women like me and people like me, because men go through it too, won't be stuck in situations and continuing to subject themselves to toxic relationships with people like Nature Boy. So, you want to do all of this? You want to put me all online and everything? Okay. Watch my strength.
Y'all, I think she's talking directly to Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Three God, because one of the times that she left, he did release some sexually explicit video of her, as well as pictures.
I just got on here to tell y'all that I'm not about to let nobody put me under a rock. I'm not about to let nobody stop me from living my life. And I'm damn sure not about to let nobody dictate how I'm going to express myself and when I'm going to express myself. So, Ellie is here with me. Ellie. Y'all have a good night. And I'm going to have a good night too. I love my family. I love God that has kept me throughout everything. Without the presence of God, I would have never been able to make it out. I would have never been able to make those decisions that
All right, y'all, go on ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
I made, coming to the conclusions and the realizations. So, that's another topic. I want y'all to know, Nature Boys out there using knowledge, actual knowledge, to manipulate people, to have sex with everybody. All of them over there have STDs. Yes. I know for sure. I have paperwork to back that up. They're not taking care of themselves. They don't have no medical. We're going to talk about all that on another day. But for right now, I want everybody to just keep themselves uplifted. And if you need to talk to somebody, go connect. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to get the help that you need. If you on your journey and you need somebody to be there for you emotionally, seek that help. Ask God to show you the way. Ask him. And don't worry about what nobody else got to say about you. Don't worry about how your praise and your worship is going to affect somebody else, because it ain't about them. At the end of the day, it's about you and your relationship that you have with the almighty source that we are giving life to.
Now, she says all of this in this live video. However, she does end up going back to Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, a.k.a. Three God, her baby daddy, and he is also her husband.
Or giving life to or by. I'm coming, baby. I gotta go. So, y'all have a good night. I'll be going live and expressing myself, but I'm gonna do it on my time. And I'm going to express it how I want. So, good night, y'all.
All right, y'all. So we just went through video number 2. Now we're going to move on to video number 3. Who remembers the time when Velvet went back to New Orleans and was in a music video? That's up next, y'all.
Hola Supreme. Hola Supreme. Hola Supreme. Hola Supreme. Guess what? Y'all, my hair looks so cute. This is still all natural. This is exactly how my hair grew out, and I did not cut it or nothing. No cut. This is my regular hair. But listen, I'm doing a video shoot. I'm doing a video shoot.
Y'all, she was so hyped up about that video shoot. You would have thought she was doing a video with Jay-Z.
I'm doing a video shoot. And he's about to come record me. I done did so much recording today. But he's about to come record me again. And I'm going to just be acting like I'm getting cute. I'm going to act like I'm getting cute.
I'm sure you got enough.
Huh?
You did enough? Okay, we good.
We good.
Let me see. Let's see what you did. Oh, you ain't
It's live. It's live right now.
What's happening? Jasmine holding it down with Velvet, my girl.
Let's get it.
Be on the lookout for.
No LeBron. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all, when I published the book when I was 17, he was a part of that process when I was 17 when I published my first two short narratives in a book when I was in high school with some of my other friends that I was in high school with as well. So that's pretty. I think I took pictures too.
All right, y'all. Going ahead and drop me a comment. Smash the heck out of that like button and share. Thank you guys in advance.
Just tell me when you're ready. Eliana gonna start being in videos too. Oh, come on. Telling you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know, like, you can't even see my my shoes. I'm ready. I gotta act like I'm getting cute.
All right, y'all. If you haven't picked up your copy of Greatness is a Habit, authored by Aaron Dixon, otherwise known as True, many of you know him as True. He is an ex-Carbonation member, and he's authored this amazing read. If you are interested in self-development and growth, this book is a good one for you. It's available on Apple Books for $1, guys. I got my copy and I love this book.
Favorite part of acting. But in the meantime, what's up? What's up, Big Ram?
What? You eating grapes again?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's just. Big Ramp is the star of the music video. It's his song. It's his video. And it's lit. It's lit. You said what? Take my earrings off? How does that look? Like my earrings off? I don't have on no makeup. I got on some lip gloss though. Got lip gloss. You know I like lip gloss. Everybody knows I like lip gloss. Hey Jazz, I'm on live.
Y'all, that's her sister Jazz that had went off in another flashback video that I uploaded. She went off on Bigo because Velvet called the police on her when she went out to Ohio to see her.
Live. It's my sister. This is my blood sister, Jazz. It's my older sister, Jazz. Jazz. So I came a long way too.
Let me see something. Go to Bigo. Come on, man.
Thank you, ma'am. We're recording right now. I don't know what they're doing.
They sending a lot of heart eyes.
These grapes are good. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Let me tell you. Jazz is older than me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing a music shoot. Let me show you my face.
Y'all going ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share.
Let me show you my face. Okay. I won't lose my crop pattern because I did it a specific way so it won't give me no heat damage. I know it looked really good. That's because my hairstylist is a natural hairstylist and she knows how to take care of natural hair. No, I did not cut my hair. No, my hair is not cut. My hair, that bush you seen on my head, this is
My
how
sister
it look.
is fucking beautiful.
Thanks, Jazz.
Y'all supposed to be fucking
Jazz,
jelly,
no.
Okay, you look so cute, girl. I know,
Thank
Mom.
you. Let me tell you something. Thank you. We both look cute as fuck. We look alike. I thought. Right, not yet.
You gonna get it off the hill.
I'm supposed to be well, I'm supposed to be using Instagram. I have been through a lot, y'all. I have thought about a lot of stuff lately. As you can tell, I'm just really putting myself in a position where I could win. Period. No period. Because can't nobody win for me like me. So
Somebody was both one of the kids. Oh yeah.
girl, these people. They wanna know your life. They wanna know your life. It's alright. I'm thankful for all the support that's in the room. Like, look at these beautiful people. Look at these beautiful people in the room. I must have some very good connection today because you guys are not complaining about it lagging, skipping, can't hear, blurry.
So somebody said you looking happier than ever.
Yeah, I can sing too. I had this one, because well, it's not even like, well, I'm not going to get it to you. But yeah, I like to sing. I like to rap too. Let me see. What I had a rap, right? It went. Let me see if I can remember it. Cause
I really hope that her rapping is better than Solar, aka Courtney, aka Nature Boy Jr.
Let me see if I can remember it. Cause I wrote it down. It said cause I had this scenario in my head where a fuck nigga had asked me a question about being down for him. And so in my mind, I was like, the nigga, a real nigga? A real nigga? Who, for me? I was like, I'm down for my hitter, I'm down for my game. Watch your mouth when you say my name. Dick pics on the gram, boy, this ain't the same. Attitude swole, but you're supposed to change. Hit list getting long. It's so ashamed. It's so ashamed. That's just a little bit.
Okay, with that little bit, I mean, I could see some potential, but you definitely need to work on your lyrics and your rhyming. But you got the flow, though. I'll say that. She has a better flow than Solar, aka Courtney, aka Nature Boy Jr.
That's just a little bit. That's just a little bit. That's just a little bit. I was in my feelings when I wrote that too. I was like, hold up. How a fuck nigga gonna ask me to be down for him? You can't do that. You done changed the whole game. If you're a fuck nigga asking a real woman if they could be down for them, you done changed the game. You creating a whole new breed of women out here. Guess what? Guess what? Not from the one from the no. No, not the one from the no. Yo, not the one from the no. Yo, oh, yo. Cause guess what? I'm solid. I'm solid. Super solid. Been solid.
Y'all, who children in the background crying and whining? It doesn't sound like baby Eliana.
Been solid. Always will be. But you know what?
That's on the gang. That's on the gang.
I'm waiting for them to record me. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm waiting for them to come and record me. And record me. Record me. Huh? You say y'all saw that one? I'm done for the day.
All right, y'all. If you haven't picked up your copy of Greatness is a Habit, authored by Aaron Dixon, otherwise known as True, many of you know him as True. He is an ex-carbonation member, and he's authored this amazing read. If you are interested in self-development and growth, this book is a good one for you. It's available on Apple Books for $1, guys. I got my copy and I love this book.
Obviously, I did what I was supposed to do without knowing it. I did what I was supposed to do without knowing it. My mom, hey, send this to my mom, y'all. Mom, look at my hair. I like my hair, y'all. I'm telling you. Nobody gonna stop me. Nobody gonna stop me. Period. Period. What? What? You thought? What? I didn't hear you. My blessings are way too loud. Way too loud. Way too loud. I'm gonna go back natural though. Well, it still is natural. I just want the this real quick. That's great. I'm a freeform later. Okay? Not now. Now is not the time. But thank y'all so much. Have a good night.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video as well as my commentary. Please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Guys, I want to give a big shout out to all of my new subscribers. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the channel. To all of my OGs, my day ones, my ride or dies. Y'all already know what it is. Big up yourself. We in the building with it.